that Christ's plan of salvation includes the cooperation of the saints. In 1 Timothy chapter 4, that if Timothy does what he's supposed to do, he will save both himself and his hearers. Paul, describing himself, puts it like this in Romans 11. He says, "Now I'm speaking to you Gentiles. Inasmuch then as I am an apostle to the Gentiles, I magnify my ministry in order to make my fellow Jews jealous, and thus save some of them." We think of Paul as the apostle to the Gentiles, but he's very clear that he's trying to save us, absolutely, but also trying to save his fellow Jews. Anyone who heard that and was converted by it could say, Jesus saved me and St. Paul saved me. This would not be blasphemy. This would not be contradiction. This would be strictly biblical. Or you could take the example of St. Patrick. If you're Irish and you're a believing Christian, you can thank St. Patrick, right? Like he is the apostle to Ireland. And so what had been a pagan country becomes a Christian country. You could say, who saved you? Well, was it Jesus? Of course, absolutely. Was it St. Patrick? Also, yes. Now that's true even centuries later. Maybe you didn't meet the person who brought Christianity to your shores, to your town, to your family, but you were saved by them, or you were saved by someone who was saved by someone who was saved by them, and so on. So you can trace that kind of lineage back, and you can rightly say they saved you. And again, this is not blasphemy. This is not denying the singular act of Christ on the cross. This is just recognizing that Christ's plan of salvation includes the cooperation of the saints, includes the cooperation of Christians. Like we are called to be partners with Christ in sharing the saving gospel. Someone could be saved because of what you chose to do when you could have said no. This is a good thing. This is something we should rejoice in. This is good news.